They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute, Kay. Good morning and welcome to Whenever You Are. I am Bandit Haze, and today I'm going to be talking about the thought. Now, real quick, shout out to ThoughtBot for the suggestion. Much appreciated. If you have something that you want me to explain, let me know because Haze knows everything. Asterisk. Now, what is a thought? Now, let's say that you're in a club with a friend and you see a dirty looking thing over in the corner that you want to point out to him. You might say something along the lines of, "Hey, check out that hoe over there." Now, what a garden tool is doing in a nightclub is anybody's guess, really. I mean, somebody should move it before it becomes a health and safety issue. But anyway, I had to do some research into this, and what I found is that there's pretty much three types of thoughts. Let me explain. Number one, the women that guys call thought. This is the type of woman that you might see wearing a really short skirt, where it's so short that you can't tell whether it's a skirt or dental floss. Or she might be wearing a really long, full body, loose fitting dress that's so loose you can't tell where her breasts are or if she even has breasts. They typically hang around those types of bars that you get on the other side of town, you know, where all the thugs and gangsters and local politicians hang out. Or you might see them in a library, or to put it in modern day terms, a Starbucks complaining that the barrister used the wrong type of milk. Here's what it comes down to. If she talks, she's a thought. And if she's not talking, she's a thought that hasn't swallowed yet. The thing is, when you look at the types of women that guys call thoughts, there's such a huge range that it makes me wonder, what's really going on here? Why are all these guys calling all these women that hoe over there? And I guess it's kind of similar to when guys call women bitches or sluts or things like that. You don't necessarily mean that she's a slut per se. What you really mean is, she turned me down, I'm upset about it, and society doesn't allow me many ways in which I can express that frustration in a constructive manner. Number two, the woman that other women call thought. Now, this one does have a little bit more consistency. Usually the type of woman that other women call thought is typically the type of woman that is always flaunting herself around another chick's man, even though she knows he already got a girl. This is the type of woman where you could be out with your lady on a nice private romantic evening in a beautiful restaurant. She sees you from outside, and despite the obvious setting, she still thinks it is totally appropriate to invite herself over, sit on your lap, play with your chest, and has the audacity to refer to your lady as that woman. That's the type of woman that other women call thought. Do you know what men call those types of women? Come on, baby, she's nobody. She's just a friend from work. Matter of fact, she's not even a friend. I barely know her. She's new. I said hi to her once and that's it, I swear. But as I said, it is a little more consistent. There is still perhaps smaller but notable number of women that refer to other women as thought under a different context. And these thoughts are not the type of women that are flirting with your man. These thoughts are the type of women that are flirting with your man that doesn't know he's your man yet. Okay, I mean, he hasn't technically asked you out yet, and you've never really actually spoken to him yet, but you just know that you and him are going to happen. Probably. Maybe. Someday. Ish. But this hoe bag disrespects you by being the dirty thought that she is. Flirting, flaunting, putting her thought arms around him, kissing him on the cheek with her thought lips, double tapping his 8-week-old Instagram pictures with her thought fingers, even though she knows that you liked him first, even though she knows that he's your future husband, even though she knows that he is your ultimate match. I mean, she should know, you know? Like, I mean, look, you haven't actually told her how you felt about him, but she should know, or at least get some kind of a feeling of, oh, I better not go there. I'm getting the feeling that this man has been reserved for someone else. I better go be a thought elsewhere. But no, of all the men she gonna be a thought around, she chose your man that doesn't know he's your man yet. Can you believe some people? And number three, the women that call themselves thought. Now, as you might imagine, these women are confident, very confident, maybe a little too confident. In fact, you know what? Let's just call a spade a spade. They're arrogant sluts. What you really mean is, she turned me down, I'm upset about it, and society doesn't allow me many ways in which I can express that frustration in a constructive manner.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Actually, that's too harsh, and I really don't mean to sound insulting, because the truth is, you have the right to call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, that's fine. But unlike the first type of woman that other women call thought, the type of woman that calls herself thought tends to be really proud of her hoe-ish behavior. You see, the other type of thought, they would do some hoeing, but they'll probably feel really bad about it afterwards. But the type of woman that calls herself thought, she has zero chill and even less remorse. She's the type to put your name on the birth certificate just because out of the 9 possibilities, you were the only one with a steady income, working 3 hours a week at the chicken shop. She's the type to get jealous at other thoughts because they got more baby daddies than her. She's the type to post a bunch of pictures showing off all the jewelry and gifts that somebody got her, and in those same pictures you'll see her kids in the background trying to eat Tide Pods. But here's the thing, you can't be mad at a thought for being a thought. Be mad at yourself for getting involved with a thought in the first place. Because a thought's gonna do what a thought's gonna do, and I believe it was a 20th century poet, Ricardo Emmanuel Brown, that once said, and I quote, "One cannot make a hoe a housewife." Now before I end this video, there is actually a 4th type of thought, and that is the male thought, or more commonly known as the fuckboy. And they're pretty much how it sounds. They're the type to get it in, but they ain't staying in. He's the type to have sex with a woman, then tell her, I ain't really looking to be in a relationship right now. Then ask her, is it okay if I stay at your place for a few days because my mom's mad at me? And you best believe those few days are gonna turn into a few months, because the truth is he got kicked out of his apartment for not paying the rent. Meanwhile, all your friends are gonna be telling you to get rid of his deadbeat ass, and you're just gonna be there like, but I love him. And that is what I think of the thoughts. What do you think? These hoes ain't loyal, or ho ho ho? Let me know down below, and if you liked this video, give it a like and share it amongst your friends. If you did not like it, then give it a dislike and share it amongst your enemies. You can check out more videos over here, gaming/vlog channel over there. Subscribe and follow me around the web over there. All links in the description, but that is all for now. So thank you for watching, and until whenever, if ever, get your old man, Trick